Okay, hey guys. So I had to mentally get prepared for this video because I had to think exactly, like, not exactly, I had to think really hard to try to figure out in what order this happened and how it went and how everything led up to it. So this story time won't be too short, but not excessively too long. It's just a quick story time because I don't want to do all that editing. But anyways, the story is, the place is Haiti, 2017. Okay, yeah, 2017. So one afternoon, okay, so let me already tell you guys this. When you're in Haiti, you eat 3 meals a day. 3 meals. This is how this all started. You eat 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So during dinner time, like me, I hate labouille. Labouille is, I guess you would say, porridge in English. I'm not drinking labouille. My dad always knew that. My mom always knew that too. So me and my cousin are like, we want some sausage tonight. Like, sausage is something that a lot of people in Haiti, you're like, m'ba l'acheter saucisse jodi ya, ou vle saucisse. So moi sama avec cousine moi, I'm gonna speak Creole for some of it because so they could understand it when they're watching it, and I'm gonna translate it in English. Moi sama avec cousine moi. Daniela. It doesn't matter if y'all know her name because everybody know I'm always with her. So moi sama avec I'm sorry, this story time is so funny. Mwen ansan avek cousine mwen Daniela, nou vle sorti pou nan achete saucisse. But ma tete mwen te lout boa. So me and my cousin Daniela, we wanted to go buy some sausage, right? But my aunt was there. And the thing with my aunt is she asked so many questions. And so since she was asking so many questions, ma tete mwen te la ta pose an pil kesyon. Nou konen ta pose nou an pil kesyon, le nou di nou pal achete an bagay, pal di nou ki le na pretourne, ki bon nou pal achete lan, men ki moun like, where are you going to buy this? What time you gonna come back? Like, sometimes we just don't know with her what it's gonna be. So we decided, we said, you know what? She's sleeping. While she's sleeping, we're just gonna leave and go buy some sausage. So me being the little fast little girl, I wasn't that fast. I had a little boo that I was talking to. So I was like, he was like, have you ate? And I was like, no, I'm hungry. I want some sausage. But he was like, go get some. And I'm like, well, I would have to put gas in the car. Simple à l'acheter saucisse là for mid gas na machine senen là. And another thing is, it was raining. So it was raining. I had to put gas in my dad's car. And if I even went to go ask him, he would just be like, just send Tipopot. Tipopot is my cousin. He would have been like, just send Tipopot to go get it for you. And I'm like, but the point is, me and my cousin wanted to leave this whole property area. So I already know how to plan these things. I'm not going to be stupid and go say it to him when I already know he's going to tell me to just send my cousin. And my cousin's not going to mind. He's just going to go. So, me and my cousin, I keep on switching it back. We decide we're just going to go through the big gates. So I'm going to post a little video of what part of my house looks like. And then if I could find a video towards the back, I'm going to post what it looks like. So it's not like, if I have neighbors, it's not like they're next door like I do right here. Like, my house is blocked off and my house is in the middle of all the long blocks around it. And the only neighbor I have really is my brother's godfather. That's it. So we're like, and when my aunt was over, it wasn't only her who was over. Half of my family was there. So we're like, you know what? While they take a nap, you know what we're going to do? It's getting dark. We know it's raining or whatever. We're just going to put some clothes on. We're just going to go get the sausage and walk. But another problem that it was I didn't have any Haitian cash. I just hit my hand with my lip gloss. I didn't have any, like, good. I only have dollar bills. I only had American money. So, so I was like, if we need money for this, I can't go ask my dad. Like, normally, if I'm going to eat dinner, I would just tell my dad I'm hungry. He would give me the money for it. But I can't go ask him for this money. He's going to ask me, what do I need the money for? I just realized that I completely mentioned a boo that I was talking to, but never said what I had to say. So I'm gonna go back to that. So if I go ask my dad for Haitian money, if I go ask him for money, period, he gonna be like, what you need it for? It's not even like he gonna ask me what I need it for. It's really gonna be like hey Poppy, can I take this? It's like, I'm gonna have to tell him what I'm taking it for. So I was like, I would have to ask him to change my money for me. I said, damn. Problem number 2. So this is where the bae comes in place. He's like, have you ate yet? I said, nah, not yet. He said, why not? I said, oh, I don't want to tell no nigga that I'm like, I don't have money, because I do have the money for one. And I don't want to say, oh, I would have to go do this just because of this. I don't want to explain myself. So all I said was, no, me and Daniela, we've been hungry. We're just trying to figure out what we gonna eat. And Daniela and him are cool too. So he was like, oh, I got some of this over. Y'all could just come get some. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See my boo? And get some food. And don't have to pay for it. So we're like, wait till y'all hear the end of the story though. So we're like, all right, cool. So it is raining. It is around 6 o'clock going to 7 o'clock. Around that time in Haiti, it's not light time over here like when it is summertime. So it's getting dark. Well, it is dark. It's not getting dark. It's dark because it was cloudy before and it was raining. It's raining. We walk to this man's house. We walk. It's not like his house is far, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it to y'all. It's like 10-minute walk. But within that 10-minute walk, you're going to walk past every family member in the street and everyone who gonna end up going to my house. So we're over here sneaking, making sure nobody see us going to this little man's house to get some damn sausage. We get there, we sitting outside, we just chilling, and then every motorcycle, when I tell you, like, I see me up pun, my Haitians will understand. It's not like I was trying to be, I guess it sounds like I was trying to be sneaky, but it's not even like because I had to. It's just because I didn't want to hear nobody's mouth. It was to that point where I'm like, I'm not trying to hear nobody's mouth. So we're just gonna keep it down because I don't want to deal with that. So when I tell you every motorcycle that would drive by and every car that would drive by when we're in front of this man's house, this was my cousin. It's that terrible for you. I said, you know what? At this point, I didn't even care, to be honest. I guess I did, but at the same time, I didn't. I don't know. But we snuck and went through the big gates from my house in the rain with people in my gallery. Gallery is like the front porch, and it's open. You could see it. We walked down there. We sneak out my house. It's raining, pouring. Go see this man. By the time I get there, my shirt is drenched wet. He had to give me his shirt so I could go back home because I didn't want to mess up my hair. And after we left and we got our sausage, we were still hungry. Ended up just going home. There was nothing we could do at that point. We said what we had was fine. And then when we got home, I still sent my cousin to still go get me some food. I still asked him. He still went. Like, to be honest, the life in Haiti and sneaking out is so different with the life here. And one, I don't even have to sneak out my house for one. I could just tell my dad I'm going out and he's be fine. It was just my aunts and my uncles and not wanting to deal with their mouth, and my dad wouldn't even care. So at that point, I guess we were just bored. Me and Daniela were just bored. We was just bored, so we was like, hey, why not? Apparently, at this point. But yeah, that's what happened with this trying to sneak out. It worked. Nobody knows. Me and her, it's just like an inside story, like inside joke that we just joke with each other around a lot. We've been through the weirdest things together. And I only be there for like 2 months. Okay, so with that first story time, since I'm just gonna do a little two, we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone again. We're gonna say Haiti story times 2017. So No, it wasn't the same year. It wasn't the same year. This time it was 2015. 2015. So it's not even like it's funny, or it's not even like a long story time. It's just like a, what the hell? Like, it's one of those moments. So me and Daniela, once more, we're chilling. And the thing with Haiti and electricity, where I live, is my dad has a thing called inverter. I don't know how you call it in English. We're gonna say it's a battery. It's a battery that you charge during the day, and at night you turn it on and it gives your house electricity. He has that. But long story short, our cord was messing up, so we didn't have any power when everybody else didn't have any power also. And then we've been trying to fix it, and we could only turn it on at certain times, so his stuff in his store could stay freeze in the freezer and stuff. Yeah, understand? Get it? Got it? Good. Okay, so me and my cousin were like, oh, our phone needs to be charged. So we're like, we're gonna bring it to this place by my grandma's house. That's like a 15-minute walk. We make it 20 because we talk and walk slow. 15-20 minute walk. It's not that long because it's just scenery, straight scenery. So we're going to my grandma's house, not my grandma's house, next to my grandma's house, and it was actually a family member who owns the place where they charge a phone place. So we leave our phone to get charged, and then as we're going there, we already knew there was this big thing going on with somebody family. It was just something going in somebody family. And then when there was like, oh, the person got home and the person died. Like, that's all we heard when we were like going to charge our phone. But it wasn't our family. It was just some random people. It was just like this and that happened. And then so we're like, oh, okay. I don't know if it's somebody who killed somebody. I don't know if somebody just died out of nowhere. I don't know if they passé I don't remember what it was. So after we put the phone, they're like, oh yeah, this is the body. It's still laying there. Me and her looked at each other like, it's still laying there. I can look so creepy right now. We're like, it's still laying there. So in my head, mind you, my mom was gone. My mom was still here, was still alive during this time in 2015. My mom was gone. She went to her church thing. Mind you, she didn't know, she wouldn't like me to just walk over there. My mom wouldn't like me just walking. Like, she don't like that. She's different from my dad. Like, my dad's like, be safe, yeah, if you know what you're doing. My mom's like, no, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do this. And yeah, she still know I be doing some, like, she be letting me do some stuff. But anyways, she didn't know where I was. She didn't know I went there. This is why we're trying to run and hurry up. We said first off, we gotta hurry up and get back to the house. And second off, we're trying to go see this other person, which is technically Ambafiguea. That's where we were putting our phones to charge. Ambafiguea. My house, Nabulai. And then where the person's body was towards Cimetière. I gotta say it in English later on. Hold on a second. Is Bokut Cimetière. So technically, how I just explained it, it's a triangle. My house is that way. Let me put in the camera so y'all see. My house is that way. Where our phone is charging is this way. And where the body, where we were trying to go be nosy at to look at, is this way. But you could cross that way through like houses and like between trees to get to my house. Like they have little corridors. How do you say that in English? I think that is a word in English, but it's like a pathway to my house. You could take it and then you get into the big street and then you just go down straight to my house. But anyways, we go from my house to the phone place, to the dead body, ringing home. That day was so eventful. That day was so eventful because we were just like, mes amis, since ye net wive la kailal pa wem la saladzi, kibo mabdi Janet ndale. Translation. My mother's name is Janet. I said, if Janet get home and don't see me, when I get home and I see her sitting in front of that store, where am I gonna tell her I went? Because she's gonna ask. She's not gonna just be like, oh, you get home, that's it. She's gonna ask me where I was, and what am I gonna tell her? I went to go look at a dead body. What? No, we're not doing that. But of course, we got home before she did. Went late in bed. Left the rest of the night away. Me and that girl, we are some strange people. And when you go to Haiti, some strange things happen. And some, it's strange, but at the same time, it's like normal. But weird, quick little story times in how a Haitian kid, normally that's a little sneak peek of what kids in Haiti do in trying to sneak out and how hard it is. Because unlike America, you could walk to the street, unless you're in someplace that's more like in Nashville. I could go in Antioch, I could go to Walmart or something, and it's not gonna be a huge thing to see someone I know. It's not. If you're in Haiti, you go anywhere. Anywhere. This person is gonna see you, and this person at your house is gonna know before you even get there that you were there. Who child? Who child? Yeah, I think y'all have it hard in America. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. But that's the rest of my story time. But anyways, y'all like my new tapestry. But that's the end of my video. Have a great night.